Can I get back to my soapbox, please? Can I get back to where I need to talk about the Jacksonville Jags? Because it wouldn't be a show if I didn't. So today in NFL stupidity is the same as yesterday in NFL stupidity. The Jacksonville Jaguars fired Urban Meyer. Bad guy, bad culture. So what'd they do? They elevated Darrell Bevell to interim head coach. What did that do for them? Still got their ass kicked. Got their ass kicked by a bad team. It'll come out eventually. This will come out eventually. But I've been telling you for days. Number one, it wasn't the players that disliked Urban Meyer. That's a big number one. Like, people are making it out, well, the players didn't respect him. You hear all these idiots on morning shows across. Well, the players locker room. Have you ever really heard a player say that? Now, a couple players said, hey, look, we want clarity. A couple players said, hey, it's like, okay, we can see a direction because of all the noise. I get all that. But have you seen any of these players say, well, the man couldn't coach, the man couldn't motivate, the man couldn't get you playing hard? Any of them? I'll wait. The answer is no. Now, the answer you're going to give me watching this, well, there goes Dakich defending his friend. No, I'm kind of defending coaches, and I'm kind of taking a stab at all the slapdicks in the media that decided that they're going to have a narrative because whatever the reason, they don't like Urban Meyer, they're jealous of Urban Meyer, they're NFL media that thinks we've got to protect the shield because, we're NFL media. But the truth of the matter is that whole deal was an offensive coach deal. Jimmy Johnson said it yesterday, backstabbing by coaches. Now, I'm not going to get into who hires coaches because it's not always the head coach. Roger Goodell has input. Troy Vincent, real input. Hell, if I told you a story about who Troy Vincent wanted Urban Meyer to interview, it would rock your brain. And he did it for no other reason other than the interviewee was African American. It's the most, you don't want right now the best coaches. You want people off your ass. You want the race baiters off your ass. You want the grifters off your ass. That's what the world of coaching is, period. You don't want anybody on your ass. You don't want anybody. You don't want Al Sharpton showing up at the crib. Personally, I'd like Al Sharpton to show up at the crib. If he said anything to me, I'd say, why are you in jail? How have you avoided it? Not as a matter of being mean, but I want the information. I want to be able to not pay taxes and still stay at the Four Seasons and smoke big cigars. That's what I'd like to do. I think we'd all like to do that. Who the hell wants to pay taxes? I mean, I know this. I pay a hell of a lot in taxes. I pay way too much in taxes. Al Sharpton doesn't. So people say, well, you don't want Al Sharpton showing up. Oh, okay. Why not? Huh? Al, I know you're mad at me. Al, I know you didn't hire, I know you didn't hire, I didn't hire who you wanted, but Al, true story, man. Why don't you pay taxes? How did you get away with it? So I don't care about that, but that's what the world has become, and we all know it. Look, yesterday, Terrell Owens said it. Hey, man, no white coach could talk to any players like Deion Sanders could. White coach can't relate. That's the world we live in. Now, I would argue, I don't know, man. I know this. Nick Saban seems to relate pretty well. Dabo Swinney seems to relate pretty well. I mean, I get it. That's the narrative. And it's fine if Terrell Owens says it. But if we're going to say that, let's just say everything. Let's just say everything that's going on right now. I know why I'm not at ESPN. And I know I like this job better. But I know why. It has nothing to do with not going in a pool. Are you crazy? Nothing to do with that. I know who replaced me at the ACC tournament. I know who replaced Scott Johnson at the ACC tournament. I know that the executives that were my bosses at ESPN got bonuses for putting African-American announcers and producers and directors in higher profile spots. I know that, and I'm not even mad about it. But if we're going to talk about it, let's just talk about it. I mean, why not? Who's hurt? I mean, we're supposed to keep everything quiet? That offends somebody? So what? But the Jaguars' offensive staff was not all hired by Urban Meyer. The Jaguars' offensive staff were the biggest backstabbers in this deal. The Jaguars' offensive staff, through their agents, leaked things to everyone. He called us losers. Well, you were. There's a guy who's a wide receivers coach there. He's been to 10 different places. Why do you think he doesn't stick around? And I don't know who gave the leak, but that guy among 4 others was in the room. And next thing you know, what was said to 5 people was leaked. And the people of Jacksonville, the owners of Jacksonville, the general manager, who's supposedly a really good guy, bulky, but he didn't make this decision. The owner did. He put the offensive staff on offense that was playing absolutely horseshit, and a quarterback in Trevor Lawrence that was regressing under Darrell Bevell. He put these guys in charge of the team. He made Bevell the interim head coach. Defense was playing great. Defense was lights out. Defense held Josh Allen to 6. So Jacksonville will continue being Jacksonville. 1 winning season in 14 years. That's it. 14. Now, I don't know about you, but 14 years ago, let's see, I was like 45. I was rolling, baby. 14 years ago is a long time. It's when I started my radio show in Indy. That seems like a lifetime ago. 1 winning season in 14 years. You should be able to take a dump and get a winning season twice in 14 years. But Jacksonville can't, and Jacksonville continues to be Jacksonville.